I'm Amanda from Adventuring with Amanda, and if you are looking for Fit for Expedition, you found him.
Hey guys, this is Greg with Fit for Expedition. Welcome to the channel. We just finished up our 2024 version of the Arizona Ironwood meetup in Ironwood near Tucson, Arizona, which was a great success. If you didn't make it this year, you know, plan on doing it next year. We hold it on the first weekend and a little before and a little after the first weekend of February. So it was a lot of fun. Anyway, I ended up with my pickup truck and trailer there, as well as the box truck that I'm in right now. So now I have this convoluted process of getting vehicles moved around. Thanks to Ron Sees America, who followed me in my trailer and truck to get that to my home in Tucson. By the way, my lights were not working on the trailer, and I drove all the way across the entire city for an hour and 10 minutes. Tucson's a big city, you know, the metropolitan area is 1 million people. And I managed to do that all the way to the house with the lights not working on the trailer. Of course, Ron was right behind me, so I kind of had a guide vehicle, you know, kind of like one of those wide load guide vehicles. So we took care of that. That's at the house. He gives me a ride back to the meetup spot in Ironwood, and after taking care of some things there, then I had to drive the box truck to Phoenix, where I am mooch stocking, and that's the plan until around March 7th, is to be staying in this location. Actually, I'll be up here through March 10th because I'm going to see Fear, the band Fear, punk rock band from the late 70s all the way till today. They're still performing. And that is on the 9th of March at the Mesa Nile Theater in Mesa, Arizona. So I'll have to be up here for that. And then head back to my Sticks and Bricks home, which I've only spent maybe 3 nights there, 4 nights at the most in the last 11 or 12 weeks. So I've been pretty much full time in it for the last few months in the box truck. So now what do I have to do? So I have a friend up here that works in Phoenix. He's a friend of mine from Tucson who does windshield replacement for a living, and you know, so that's his job. He's got several jobs today here in Phoenix area, and then he's got a job in Florence, which is about halfway between Phoenix and Tucson. And I'm just going to jump in the truck with him and head down to Tucson with him, and I've done this once before, and he's going to get me home, you know, to my house. So that's how I'm going to pick up my pickup truck, not grabbing the utility trailer. Don't need it for anything. Remember, Kelly's here with me, my wife, so she just can't go with today, so we couldn't go and drive the box truck down there and pick it up. She just can't do it today. So this is my one opportunity to get down there. So I'm going to get down there, I'm going to pick up the pickup truck, and tomorrow I'm going to drive it back up here so that we have a vehicle to just drive around, run errands, you know, meet up with friends, go to dinner, that kind of thing. We're not having to drive the box truck, which I usually do. I usually do drive the box truck. Now that it has the upgraded suspension, it is only 26 feet long, so it's just kind of like a big pickup truck. So it works pretty well. But we will be having 2 vehicles up here, make life a lot easier. I'm working on a project today. We have this deep sink, and you know, it's like 12 inches deep, big sink, goes all the way to here, from here to here. It's like I don't know, maybe 30 inches wide. And you know, so we have this setup right here. There's our propane ventless water heater, and then we've got the tall faucet. So it makes it really nice because we can do laundry in the sink, and we can do dishes in the sink, and we can, you know, clean up, because this is our only sink. So we can do, you know, we can brush our teeth and, you know, wash our faces and that kind of thing if we're not going to be taking showers. Of course, we do have an option to take showers in our box truck, because this is like a wet bath. You know, it's got the toilet in it, but you know, you just pull all the stuff out and you can actually take a shower. We put this exterior shower box, like, you know, for, you know, an outside shower. The reason why I put that box in is because we had space right here under the sink. So we're able to put that box right in the wall right there. and then we just have our shower head right up there. But here's what I really wanted to show you that I'm working on, just kind of tidying and organizing things in the truck, and can eliminate some things because of this. So I usually carry a bunch of stuff in this tray that fits on top of the sink. You know, just to get it out of the way. When I'm ready to go, I just start grabbing things and I put them in there. Then I can move pretty quickly, okay? Including, I even put this coffee maker, which I'm going to eliminate because I don't even use it. I use a French press and boil water in the microwave mostly, but I do have a single gas burner that I can do that with, so I don't really need this. The French press is so much better, and then I have instant coffee when I don't want to go through the hassle. So I don't need that here at all, so I'm gonna eliminate that here because I don't want it toppling over and falling over everywhere. But I'm gonna put those in this bag that came with some photo equipment. I don't know what it came with, but put it in that bag so you can see the size is just perfect here. And then just hang this maybe by a screw with a grommet right on somewhere like right around here, and then all the utensils will be held right there and easily accessible. And I don't even need all these utensils even. It's way more than I need. Now that's too much stuff. You know, don't need multiple spoons that are the same here. So I can eliminate that one. And just that alone might actually make the difference. And then I don't need multiple spoons like that, because see, I have another one right there. So I'll get rid of that. And so that's pretty good. A couple spatulas are good because you can have a dirty one and, you know, use the other one. So I'm gonna start hanging this up here on the wall as soon as I can get a grommet, because I don't want it tearing through the bag. Because if you don't have a grommet on there, it'll probably tear through the bag. All right, so that's gonna take care of that part. I've got this tray still. I still have stuff in it. Well, this is just a cup, so this can be washed and put into the cabinet with my other dishes. See, I have cups up there. Okay, so the only reason I have this grenadine and this lime juice is from the Mardi Gras Hurricane Punch that we had at the meetup. So I won't be carrying that normally, but if I do want to carry it, we have our liquor right here. So I'll just put it down here for right now. And that takes care of that. So now I've got my bathroom stuff. A little bit of an issue, but I can probably put this. So I can put that in here, you know, and I'll get it organized so it's not falling all over the place. I'll get it so it's actually dropped down in this bin, and I can do that when I get back from Tucson. I got to get ready here to get out of town. Okay, so that would take care of that. All right, so now what do I got? I got these extra utensils that I don't want. I've got, this is another bathroom thing, facial toner. When just point of interest, if you guys ever have an issue where you can't get water, you can't wash your face, like your pump goes out or something like that, or you can't get a shower, this, for me, actually, occasionally will take the place of washing my face. Now we've got mosquito repellent, repels mosquitoes. I'll keep that by the door. Okay, and here's the thing. I can still use this tray to put things in when we're about to hit the road. So all this stuff can still drop in there. But the great thing is, now, because I'm not permanently keeping stuff in there, I can eliminate this. Because I don't need a dish rack. I can dry my dishes right there. So by eliminating that dish rack that was right here, I actually even have a larger sink area now. So now I've got, you know, maybe a 18 by 18 inch, probably 20 by 20 inch sink right here that I can wash dishes and, you know, do all the things that I was talking about. But I've got this dish rack right here now. So this is going to work out great for us. So just like that, I've eliminated a lot of clutter, a lot of unnecessary things that I had in the truck. And now I've got a dish rack. You know, I can just, if I'm washing a plate, I can just, you know, lay them on the sides like that. Might even fit this way. We'll see, you know, for smaller plates and things like that, bowls, that kind of thing. Now, a lot of our friends are in vans or minivans even. Actually, most of the people are actually in minivans and or little Nissan vans, you know, the tiny ones. And so when I talk about eliminating clutter and making space, to them, it's kind of a joke probably, because they have these little tiny spaces and they're able to get by. Like, for instance, you know, and I've got this 16 by 8 foot box, which, and with standing room, so it's, you know, it's a lot more space. Now, for instance, here's one thing. I know a lot of van lifers won't be using this kind of soap. They use, you know, this is a biodegradable plant-based dish soap. Okay, yes, they would use that if they were going to use one. Many of them would. And this is another one. This is Trader Joe's plant-derived cleaning power, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I got to tell you, I think this is much better soap than much better detergent than the Simple Truth. So, and that's at Trader Joe's. But anyway, a lot of van lifers will use vinegar because, you know, you really don't have to probably get all the soap suds out because they're not carrying as much water. But in my case, I've got a 65-gallon freshwater tank down there. So I filled that tank up on, well, about 10 days ago. Still got 15 gallons in it at the bottom. And I've actually been sharing water with people who don't have space to carry a lot of water. So it's a lot of water, definitely. I've taken a couple of showers in here, you know, washed a lot of dishes because we had the stuff from the Mardi Gras party that I had to wash. So anyway, but, you know, plenty of water for us and to share. And I said that I was going to be going down to Tucson and that my friend Rob was going to give me a ride. So, and then you had to do this on the way. So here's all the magic. The magic's going to happen.
Yeah. Yep. This is where I can't wait to get done. Then my day is over. So much dirt in these channels. When underneath the moldings. So you gotta make sure it's really clean. But there's like mud.
How many years you been doing this, Rob?
I started when I was 30, and I am gonna be 54, so about 24 years.
Almost 25 years doing this.
Yeah, I started late. All my friends had already been doing this for years, and then the paint company went under.
Yeah.
I did a couple other jobs, and then finally they got me running parts for a glass company, and then Rick from Empire, the guy who got murdered, asked me if I wanted to learn to do glass, and that's what I've been doing ever since.
Now you started in Tucson?
I started here.
You started here? So you're in Phoenix?
Actually in Phoenix.
Yeah. And, we're actually in, we're in Coolidge right now, right?
Yeah, we're in Coolidge.
Yeah.
I do jobs all the way to Tucson. I was driving to Coolidge and my window got broken. I had to call Safelite.
So there's the glue. It's like in a package, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like a big sausage. Okay.
And then we got the tips.
And then you can cut it off.
This is my art project right here.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
So I cut these because if you don't cut this, there's a little chunk in there where it dries out, like where they shut the tube. And so I cut these off. And then I take this and pull it off, and that takes a chunk, and then I find a place I want to put it on my little art project. And I think it looks kind of cool. It looks like, to me, it looks like mushrooms or something.
Yeah, but yeah, mushrooms. But I was saying it's like barnacles.
Yeah, it's trippy, but it's
Yeah.
it just has grown in 3 months. That's how big it is. That's how much stuff I use that I need.
As long as you hustle, it goes pretty quick, huh?
That's it. You got to keep moving. Like even when it's like 150 degrees out there, I'm like, if I keep moving, I'll get back into the truck, get back into the air conditioning.
See, people think that you're being facetious when you say 150, but I think if you did this on the asphalt in the middle of summer, and
Oh, it's pretty hot.
it's probably 150.
Oh, when you get inside the car, you'll sit into the car, and all of a sudden you'll just pour sweat out of your pores, and you just like instantly wet, like you're like in Florida with humidity. It's insane.
Yeah.
So. Put this here. I set it right there for a second. Get my hand in there. And then we go. And all the glass and all the moldings and everything are so hard when it's cold. It's harder. The whole job's harder. Like, I went and did this up in Spokane in the winter when I worked for Empire Glass. Oh my God. It was the worst ever. I wanted to go home after 2 days. It was like 19 degrees,
Oh.
snowing, and I'm putting up a tent to do windows.
Oh.
It's crazy.
So it takes a lot longer then, for sure.
Well, to cut a molding off, like not these are underside, but they had ones that, like on the older cars that are over, it would take like hour to cut off a molding. You'd have to get a torch and torch the molding to make it softer. Like this right now, it's fighting with me because it's a little hard and it doesn't want to bend up on the pinch weld where it needs to go. So you got to kind of like pull it up and move it across, and then you pull it up and then you push it down, and then you tape it up. You want to make sure it's touching all the glue.
What's the tape actually for?
Huh?
What is the tape actually for?
It holds it in place.
It does, really?
Yeah, so that, because in the summer,
It slides.
what happens in the summer, the heat's so hot that sometimes the glue will come and it'll drop down. Or I like to say it's also a reminder to people not to wash their car,
Okay.
because they know they just got their car done. And if they wash it right away, sometimes
It'll leak.
it can. Yeah, if you get those high pressured sprayers around the edges, a lot of these windows come with no moldings now. This one has a molding, but a lot of them don't have moldings. And so what'll happen is it'll spray down in there where the glue is and make a hole. And that is it. Just gotta clean it and we're good to go. Tucson bound.
Man, okay, it's about 12:30, and my first leg of the journey is completed. Got the ride from my friend Rob, who is really appreciate his help getting me back home in Tucson to my home. And as you can see, he does glass work. So, and he had a job on the way down, but he always comes down to visit his girlfriend on the weekends. So that worked out for me. And so now I can pick up my F-150 and bring it back to Phoenix and have a vehicle to drive, kind of just for transportation. So that's cool. It's about 12:30 at night, because by the time we got down to Tucson, it was right around 8 o'clock, and the U of A, University of Arizona basketball team was playing. So we stopped somewhere and grabbed a bite to eat, watched the game, which we won. You know, spanked Colorado again, second time this season. This time it was at their place. I try to go to church in the morning if I have enough time, And then I'm heading back up to Phoenix right after that. So should get to Phoenix around 3:30 tomorrow, Sunday. So that'll be cool. So hey, I'm on the Black Canyon Freeway in Phoenix. It's a little bit loud, a little bit of road noise. It's probably shaking around a little bit. Anyway, so I'm coming back down from Phoenix, or Peoria, Arizona, with a load of stuff. After, I went to Tucson and we saw that, and then I got there late night, left the next day, and never filmed anything because I was so tired. Loaded up the truck, and I'm back going the next day down to Tucson in the morning, and I have to unload the stuff and then go right back up and load up again and go back down again. So then I'll be done with all of the stuff that we're moving out of the house in Peoria to go to our Sticks and Bricks in Tucson. This might be the best I've seen traffic on a Monday in Phoenix in a long time. So I would be using the utility trailer for this, but the lights on the trailer, when they connect to this truck, I don't know if it's the truck or the trailer, but there's an issue with the lights, so gotta take care of that. All right, I'll talk to you when I get back to Tucson, or maybe before, we'll see. Almost finished unpacking the truck here in Tucson. Just got a few things left. And I got this to get out. And actually, this thing was full. So it's 2:40. Back on the road to Phoenix. Actually Peoria, it's gonna take me about 2 hours and 45 minutes. So 3:40, 4:45, 25. 5:25 I'll be there right during rush hour, so it's gonna actually take me till about 6. Still in Tucson. I'm stopping at this Filiberto's. You probably have Filiberto's in your area, but I'll tell you, this is the best Filiberto's I've ever been to. It's at Tanque Verde in Sabino Canyon, and I got a taco and burrito combo, and I'm gonna have to, I won't be able to eat that while I'm driving. Probably have to sit in the parking lot here and eat it for a little bit, but and then I'll be driving across town because I have to go all the way across Tucson to get to I-10 and then head to Phoenix. So that's Picacho Peak. Still got 79 miles to go to Phoenix. A little bit more to go to Peoria. Hey, so I just drove down from Phoenix again, this time at night. I left Phoenix at 7:15, got here at 9:45. And this is the stuff that I'm bringing down. This Bowflex. And this elliptical. And this exercise bike. So this is Schwinn. I brought that down because I have this Schwinn and I have this Schwinn. So everything's Schwinn. All are exercise bikes. Pretty cool. And then the next step is I'm gonna have to get the gym organized. So when I say gym, I really mean gym. You know, I mean, like this is like a full-on. Got dumbbells that go from 1 pound to 105 pounds. Cross cables here. Squat rack. Incline bench. Flat bench. Rowing machine. This is a nice Cybex rowing machine. Got a leg press over there. Let's see, there's a lot of stuff in the way, so you can't really see it. Got this little AC unit. And then here's a pec deck. I think it's Tough Stuff. A hoist, ab crunch, lat machine, plate loaded, so you have to put your own plates on it. And then I've got this Matrix hyper extension or back extension machine. This curling machine, which you've probably never seen one like it before. I mean, one like it, yes, but not the same model or brand. It's a company called Cambar. Really not able to find much information about them, but it's pretty good. It goes up to, what is that, 85, 90, 100 pounds. And then this calf raise, which is, you know, just kind of old school calf raise, plate loaded roll machine, a cam bar leg curl machine, Nautilus commercial leg extension machine. All this stuff is commercial, almost all of it anyway. But once I get this organized, I'll be able to use my own gym again instead of having to go to Planet Fitness all the time. I brought these toolboxes down from Phoenix too. Tool cabinets. And there's one in my utility trailer too, but okay. Time to get back on the road and go to Phoenix again. Peoria rather. I'm heading right back up there and just get it done. That's what my idea is. But I wanted to get this all done so I could get back to editing for the videos on the channel and take care of some other things. Some work on the truck, on the box truck, and that kind of stuff. All right, setting the alarm. Hitting the road back to Phoenix. There's one of our surveillance cameras. Got them all over the house. Here's the truck I've been bringing the stuff down in. Time to hit the road again.